Toa, I can finally relax in my own lair.
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
You're dead to me.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Recap Review. Today, I'm going to be looking over the mighty, the fearsome Makuta. Set number 8593, the approximate amount of parts is 199, and at time of release, the set was about $20. Now, some of you may ask, please don't use his real name, and I will not. You see, this set, when it was released, was called Makuta, and he was not officially given a name later until about 2008. So I will refer to him as Makuta or the Makuta throughout this review. Now, this guy has been hyped up. He is the big bad. So a lot of expectations are, rightfully so placed on him. This is his first set release, not his last, but his first. So let's look over the pros. Pros immediately are the color scheme. He looks menacing with reds and gunmetal gray and black. Now, this is quite good. I mean, he looks like a menacing person. So that's great. Another pro, I would have to say, would be the gear function. And Makuta has a gear function. You see, Makuta is supposed to be the father of the Rakshi, and if you watch the Rakshi review, you'll notice the two have a lot of similarities. A by the waist or upper body moves via gear function, a large staff with a multi-pronged tip, not necessarily prongs on each end, but multiple prongs. They use the same torso build. See, there's the piece right there for you. So there are a lot of similarities. The gear function just goes like so. You have the lever back here, turn it, and he swings his staff of shadows. So that's another pro. Another pro would absolutely be the moving legs. You see, similar to the Exotoa, Makuta has moving legs. Unfortunately, this is not very good for posing. You can only keep him in a few select poses. Another pro would be the moving elbows. Finally, LEGO did something great in 2003 by making these limbs, because the Rakshi got moving knees, and now Makuta has elbows, which is great. Another pro would be the staff. It's a good-looking staff. It keeps with the overall Rakshi Sons of Makuta motif, which is nice. And speaking of that motif, another pro would be the usage of 1, 2, and 3 Krata containment holders or whatnot, or Rakshi backs, basically. And you can pop them open, and this correlates great with the story, because in the story, you're supposed to, he rips Krata out of himself. Well, you can take a Krata, put it in here, bam! Perfectly nice and concealed within Makuta himself. That is a fantastic feature, and a great incorporation of these parts. Now, those are all the pros. It's a good looking set, and it's tall, and a lot of parts, and it looks like Makuta would look like. Fortunately, there are a bit of cons. Let's start off with the open pins. This bugs me. You have open pins down here. You have open pins here. Where else? That seems to be about it. But there are open pins, and LEGO has proven they can cover up the pins, but they did not. I don't exactly know why. Maybe they absolutely could not, but that bugs me. That is a con. Another con, unfortunately, would be the usage of blue pins. That ruins the color scheme. Some may say you can get away with it, considering he has a multitude of eye colors. His eyes are red and blue due to his head and the way his mask is put on. But I don't know, it ruins overall color scheme. Another con is the gear function. It is very floppy per the Rakshi design. And another con would be the legs. Unfortunately, while I commend them for the attempt at giving him legs to move, it doesn't work out for Makuta because he does not have knees. He has blobs for legs. He has no knees, and unfortunately that does not allow him a lot of posing. He doesn't even have feet. He has feet, he doesn't have ankles. Another con would easily be these open ball joints. You see, it would be nice to, conceal them up, and really they couldn't, but that's still a con. They are open ball joints through and through. Another con would probably be his back. Not necessarily this part. This part's very well done, but here it's extremely gappy, and it looks kind of like he got his spinal cord removed, which is unfortunate. So there's that. But that pretty much sums it up. Those are the majority of cons. That's the entirety of the cons that I personally have and have heard about Makuta. There's one final thing before I end this review, and it hasn't been a long review, not really. And this is a good set. It's a fair Titan, a fair 2003 Titan, I think I should say. His mask is dual feature. You see, right here, you see Makuta's mask, how really it's been mostly advertised. However, if you take the head up and you turn it around, bam, he has an entirely different face. And this, some may say it looks more like the movie, some may not. Definitely was in the Borak Kal animations, but there you go. He has a flip around mask, and that is really cool. So overall, this set is good. I like this set, and it's a good representation, a good first representation of the Makuta. And I love how it has incorporated many themes and motifs from the Rakshi, and you know what the Rakshi are, the sons of Makuta. So, overall, good set. That is about it. That sums up Makuta. And I hope you have enjoyed this review. Join me next week when I go over the final 2003 Titan, Takanuva. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will hear me next week.